anyway, back into Andrew Tate. Don't let this guy be your hero, and don't let him be your ultimate villain. How many times have I said this about people on the internet? Just leave them alone and let them do their thing.
Just let him exist.
He's not hurting anybody. He's not taking anybody down. He's not. Let's watch. So let's get introduced. This popped up on my YouTube today. Let's watch our first Andrew Tate experience.
Okay.
While knowing who he is. Because the last time we watched an Andrew Tate video, I stepped into some kind of controversy and I'm like, I didn't even know this was a fucking guy. I thought it was a dude making a YouTube short.
Just
ranting,
a random guy.
ranting about why Muslims have more money than white people. And it's because they all live in the same house and everything.
Women don't work.
The women don't work. I just thought he was a wild guy going on some crazy rant.
He kind of seems like a Jesse Lee Peterson, but with like more charisma.
No, I will say this about Andrew Tate. He seems like an original guy. Like, he's just got so many off-the-wall takes that he is kind of his own guy. He used to be a kickboxer, or he still is a kickboxer. I'm not really sure. And there were rumors that when Hasim Rahman Jr. canceled, that Andrew Tate was going to step up and fight Jake Paul on short notice this Saturday, which would have been kind of cool.
Go ahead.
But let's. This is Andrew Tate on why Will Smith is the biggest loser ever. And they're smoking cigars while they're doing their thing. It's kind of...
open shirt.
He's almost got so much of that alpha energy, it's almost gay.
It does feel a
in
little
a way.
gay.
Yeah, it's like, if I could analyze Andrew Tate before we play a word of this, it would be overcompensation.
I don't hate their set, though.
No, he doesn't look bad.
I actually kind of
There is a song that I found a few days ago.
This guy needs to stop. I want this guy. I don't need producer voice guy. You know what? Frozen Asian needs to take that guy's place.
Who is that guy?
I don't know, but he's trying too hard.
Called Entanglements, written by the guy who banged Will Smith's wife and Rick Ross. And there's about 10 references to her. This girl's got me caught up in the Matrix.
Could we fix the microphones if we've got money and we're smoking cigars and we got the nice Apple computers? Can we...
everything screams you have money. Fix it.
Guys, it's a $500 Roadcaster. It's not that much. They do have one right there. There's no excuse for this.
She's been in the Matrix movies. There's like 10 references to her in the song. It's about, I've been in that man's house and in his car, sleeping with his wife. He doesn't know. A whole song with 53 million views about how he fucked Will Smith's wife.
Okay. I feel like this guy's giving this way too much energy.
He thought about it a little too hard.
Can you believe they made a song about fucking Will Smith's wife? We understand. He made a song. What's the point about, what are you trying to say there?
But Chris Rock says something about her hair. Chris Rock is also much smaller than you. And I think that other guy who is banging your wife might have just beaten your ass. So you let him go with the 53 million view song about fucking your wife. But some dude makes a joke about her haircut, and you want to be a tough guy because he's short.
Well, because it was rappers. They'll fucking kill you, dude. Let's stop pretending that you... See, this is what I'm talking about with that alpha male, that too much alpha male energy kind of hiding something. Would you guys stop pretending that if you were in that same situation, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fuck up Rick Ross.
No, you won't.
You're not fucking up anybody.
Do you know how big Rick Ross is?
Yeah.
He'll sit on you, and it'll be over.
Not only that, they're like, oh, Will Smith only slapped Chris Rock because he's small. Yes, right, exactly. Oh, he didn't fuck with Rick Ross because he's a big, scary rapper. Right, yes, precisely. Anything else, boys?
Yeah, Will Smith's a loser. And the reason he's a loser...
Stone cold loser.
Because he...
What? You piece of trash?
What?
I said Will Smith is a loser.
What?
He's a cuck.
What?
He's got guys fucking his wife.
What?
Making rap songs.
What?
Making G.I. Jane jokes.
What?
Bald girl jokes.
What?
Shaved Ava Green in Kingdom of Heaven jokes.
What?
That's right, he's a piece of trash.
What?
I said he's a cuck.
What?
I said he's a simp.
What?
He doesn't have Andrew Tate energy.
What?
Andrew Tate's smoking a cigar.
What?
Drinking whiskey.
What?
Out of a coffee cup.
What?
Las Vegas Nights, I think.
What?
Or a night.
What?
In a chessboard.
What?
Nothing says alpha.
What?
Like playing chess.
What?
You fucking geek.
What?
You nerd.
What?
You skeezix.
What?
You pencil neck.
What?
What's that word? God damn, I can't remember.
Pencil necks?
You fucking
Needle dick.
No, not needle dick. What did Stone Cold want? Stone Cold wanted to say something. I can't remember the name. What's that P word? You Poindexter?
What?
Fucking valedictorian?
What?
Button your shirt?
What?
Homo?
What?
Queer?
What?
Pillow biter?
What?
Butt pirate?
What?
Snake charmer?
What?
If y'all think Andrew Tate secretly puffs on Peters, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're goddamn right.
Puffs on Peters killed me.
Women shouldn't be driving cars.
What?
They don't use their turn signals.
What?
They don't drive the speed limit.
What?
They don't go in the right lane.
What?
They get passed on the right.
What?
They don't stop right at stop signs.
What?
They won't blow through a yellow.
What?
I don't know why I'm obsessing over this.
What?
Been watching too much Andrew Tate.
What?
I need to see women killed every Sunday on TV at the football game.
What?
You're goddamn right.
What?
Y'all think Andrew Tate should be on the $20 bill? Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Stone Cold wouldn't say that.
He super wants to hit his wife. He can't do that. So he picks on Chris Rock, which, listen, they're both comedians from the same kind of genre of movies, from the same era and time. They
Why is the
probably knew
camera
each other
moving?
personally. That's why he wasn't scared of Chris Rock, because he knows Chris Rock ain't
I hate
about it.
that.
He knew Chris Rock wasn't going to throw back. And on top of all of that, Chris Rock made a bald joke. Listen, Chris Rock had better material.
Oh, he had better material.
He could have come in much harder. He went in very, very soft.
I've got to be honest. You know what the energy is, since this is my first Andrew Tate experience, again, knowing who he is? You know what energy I'm picking up from? Again, this is why in a way I'm defending Andrew Tate, because people treat this guy like he's the devil and he's going to like take over society. This sounds like two like high school kids or college freshmen in their basement talking about, if that guy ever did that to me, I'd go, Gsh, but then I'd dodge and I'd go whoosh. And then I'd go, ugh, and then I'd hit him with my elbow and I'd fuck him up so bad. Dude, he'd never say that shit to my face.
Right. They seem like at like baseline, they seem douchey and like big talks. Right. Like they're all big talk.
They're steroid Ed Hardy Fighter and the Kid.
Oh, Ed Hardy.
They're steroid Ed Hardy Fighter and the
They
Kid.
definitely have some like Ed Hardy and Echo brand.
Yeah,
shit. That's them.
They've got Ed Hardy, Brendan Schaub energy, a little bit. If Brendan Schaub had less of a sense of humor, he'd be the Andrew Tate show.
At least he's like a big goofball.
Right.
These two have no goof.
The deeper I dive into the internet, the less I find to hate about Brendan.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Because I'm like, oh, guys, why did you pick him as the devil? He's just a big stupid guy.
Right, you picked your wrong devil hero.
Andrew Tate's a little stupid guy, too. He doesn't know anything. He's just out there talking shit, which he should be allowed to do. But if he's going to be your hero, I mean, find better heroes.
I know like several things they've got going on with their shit. Like their audio sucks, their lights are too bright, and their camera like moves glitchy back and forth. It's actually like that makes somebody motion sick almost.
The cigars are very try hard, and
the unbuttoned shirt is
that
really
alpha energy they're trying to put out there.
Would you do that? Would you have an unbuttoned shirt?
Tarps off, boys.
No. That's
I'm
so
doing
douchey.
a fucking
like,
show.
I don't care how hot you are under there. Like you're not leaving much to the imagination, but I don't care.
Very.
Trust me, I would have.
Unlike that guy who fucked your wife.
Exactly.
Who no doubt did not go in.
Hard.
Very softly.
Hard. So because he went soft, you're going to get up there and be a tough guy. Shut up, bad.
See, I don't really feel any heat from this guy. I don't see why he's the big devil. I don't see why he's the big bad boy, and everyone's worried he's going to do this or do that. I don't.
I make this face at them.
Yeah, I just kind of look at Andrew Tate like, oh, okay, dude. Yeah, sure. He's that friend. Everybody has a friend like Andrew Tate where they talk, they tell you what they do, and you just go, okay, dude. Yeah, all right. That's all Andrew Tate deserves. Don't give him the energy of, like, Ethan Klein is such a bitch that's threatening to him. Hassan Piker is such a bitch.
Well, he does have a figure.
Beta.
I mean, that's threatening to him somehow.
Ethan
here's what Andrew Tate deserves. You look at him, you go, like, I could sit down, I could have a beer, and I could talk to Andrew Tate, because it would be like a lot of people I've had a drink with. I know he's full of shit.
Yes.
You humor him.
I feel like he's the kind of guy that has, like, big additions to every story, and like he has a story for everything.
Yeah.
Like, he's Dax Shepard in Without a Paddle. He's got like
yes.
You know,
he's
done
Tom
everything.
in Without a Paddle.
Yeah.
Selling Harleys. It's the greatest gig. Okay.
That's who I picture him as.
Red Gamma couch, haircut, cheap beta cigar, some makeup, and Aaron could do a good impersonation of Andrew Tate. You know what? I'll listen to him a bunch. I'll try to get his voice down, and maybe I'll have I'll get an Andrew Tate impression.
I'll get you an Ed Hardy shirt.
Yeah, Lip Ripper says they do have a dorm room vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Very dorm room-esque.
Yeah, somebody said, Ladies Man says, dude, people actually look up to these fools too. I know. And again, I'm not trying. It sounds like I'm either shitting on him or defending him, but I'm actually doing neither. What I'm saying is just let these guys go do their fucking show. All right? They're not to be honored and followed, and they're not to be besmirched and demonized. They're just...
Yeah, I almost
feel like
of
fucks.
Demonizing those two seems like you're giving them way too much credit.
Yeah, they
in my
don't
opinion.
really deserve it. Modelo Macy says, well, Andrew Tate is my hero. I hope you're kidding.
Sarcasm.
What did Gangsta Shadow say? I don't like it when people upset Frozen Asian. I can't find what Gangsta Shadow said. Someone says fake Mersh. Oh, someone said fake Mersh is playing along. Oh, did I go away from the chat and do this Andrew Tate thing so soon?
Don't call me April Alsina. That doesn't even make sense. Who did I fuck?
Frozen Asian is saying he would take the Andrew Tate guy's place. There's probably some decent money in that, buddy.
I mean, money, yes, but I don't know.
We're getting free lessons from Hustlers University, says John Smokin. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. We watched the Ryan Long thing on Andrew Tate. I thought that was perfect.
That was really good. I wish we could almost revisit that now after actually seeing Andrew Tate in action.
Bumba Close says Ethan is a blob of beta. You know what? I almost feel like we should apologize to betas when we say that.
I feel like
Ethan is in his own category. Ethan Klein, first of all, let's diagnose the main problem with Ethan. I believe, personally, that's a depressed guy.
He's very depressed, yes. Something went wrong. The
weight gain, the hostility towards everyone, the anger, all of that. Ethan, in my opinion, this isn't a medical clinical diagnosis. In my opinion, Ethan's depressed.
And you know
one of the clear signs of depression is rapid weight gain.
And you know what could be contributing to that is taking what other people say about you too seriously.
And he does, for sure.
Yes.
Just Ice says, I don't hate Andrew Tate. I just find him to be cringy. Yeah, see, that's fine. That's putting him in the proper context.
He is cringy, yeah.
Tap out merch, Aaron? What? No, that wasn't merch. Or tap out merch. Oh, I thought you were saying merch.
He wears tap out.
They're the tap out merch fighter
Echo,
and the kid. Yeah.
Ed Hardy.
Right. Get Andrew on the show. I would love to have him on the show.
Always.
For sure. You guys have gone soft. I feel bad for Shab. LOL. Not feel bad for Shab. I'm saying as we go deeper down the
rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole of internet people, Shab kind of seems like a waste of time.
He seems less offensive.
Eric,
the deeper we go.
Don't get me wrong. Brendan Schaub's a fucking buffoon. But compared to the rest of the internet, he's kind of middling.
But you kind of like a buffoon, right? In a weird way.
I don't like him. No,
I don't like his content, but I like that he exists somewhere.
Says I'm just giving you a hard time. I know, buddy, but I still look. I know you're giving me a hard time. I don't want there to be any confusion on that one. Schaub is cringe but weirdly likable. Right, like when you laugh at Brendan Schaub, you're not laughing and going, "Fuck this guy." You're laughing and you're going like, dude, this fucking...
You kind of want to just pet him, be like, oh, good boy. You're doing okay today.
Here's my relationship with Brendan Schaub. Do you remember in Rocky IV? I'm the Russian audience, and he's Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
Do you remember the Russian crowd was booing the shit out of him when that fight started?
Of course.
And then he just was getting the living dog shit beat out of him and getting knocked down and bludgeoned and thrown around and just getting fucked up. That's Brendan Schaub. And eventually he kept getting up so many times and he kept doing his podcast that I went, fine. You know what? I can't believe you're still doing this.
Bravo.
I can't fucking believe it. And then that Kalila Kuhn documentary came out that XLP guy did that we talked about. Our video's up on that. And I went, you know what? She's so much more evil than he is. Because, look, Brendan's stupid. And Brendan's cringe and all that. But I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe Brendan is evil.
No. That guy does not have like a plan.
He's not smart. Yeah. Do I look like a guy with a plan?
No.
I'm just a guy mispronouncing words. I wouldn't actually know what to do if I pronounced one right.
I just want to absorb everything.
I want to absorb everything. Like Brendan is not a guy to be like Andrew Tate. He's not a guy to be demonized. He says words funny and he says stupid shit a lot. You make fun of him when he does.
Yeah,
but that Kalila, she's a problem.
She's a big problem, bigger than I thought. But yeah, I guess if you're the likes of Ethan Klein and you have the consistency of tapioca pudding, everything kind of just hurts you.
Exactly.
And so when there's a guy who has a figure with his shirt unbuttoned, smoking a cigar, talking shit, I guess.
All right, guys, we are $300 away from our goal today, and we have an hour left in the show. So we fell behind quite a bit on yesterday's show. Let's see if we can patch it up a little bit today. We are 310 away. There's the PayPal link in the chat. Super chats and memberships count. Let's go on a crazy run here in the last hour of this show and see if we can't knock out that goal. Actually, not that crazy. 30 of you, $10 over on the PayPal. We'll knock it out. We'll keep this thing going the way it is. I don't have any other Andrew Tate stuff. I'm sorry. I just don't.
So, like, as far as Andrew Tate goes,
sorry.
What is his show? Like, what does he do?
Wait, no, he doesn't really have a thing called Hustlers University. Please tell me that's not a real thing. No. That can't be allowed. He doesn't have Hustlers University. Because, again, guys, I don't know much about Andrew Tate. Oh, John Smokin says it's real.
Well, yeah, one of his videos, Andrew Tate roasts a fan with a small penis.
No. They're saying it's a grift. It's a true grift. Hustlers University is a paid Discord server. Please don't tell me Hustlers University is an actual thing.
It's unfortunate.
Does Andrew Tate think men can be loyal? Okay, this is one of those things that guys kind of glob onto him for. They're like, yeah, man, he says that we can fuck all the bitches because that's just how we're built, man. All right, let's check it out. And then let's try to determine what kind of relationship he had with his mother.
I still don't know the answer, though. What is his show? What does he do? What's he about?
It's a total pyramid. Well, I can't say that. I don't know if it's pyramid scheme. Hustlers University is a paid Discord server, and everyone's just writing grift.
$50 a month.
I mean, if people pay it, right? I mean, I can't save you from yourself.
That's true.
And what is it? Is it just him with his life advice? And they have videos behind the paywall that are lessons. Oh, don't do that. Look. Just give our show $10 a month and we'll just entertain you and make you laugh. We're not going to fix your life. We're not going to help you fuck girls or anything else. Watch a funny show, save yourself $40 a month, and just laugh a little and not be so angry and hostile towards people.
We'll hold your hand for 4.5 hours every morning.
Yeah, I'll hold your hand for 4.5 hours during the day and then 2 hours at night, and it's about it. Let's go ahead and see, Can Men Be Loyal by Andrew Tate.
Do you think it's possible for a man to be loyal to one girl?
I think it's possible for men to do lots of things. Sure, we can go to the moon. You can be loyal to one girl.
See, yeah, okay, just that answer right there. That's just a guy who's full of shit.
Look at him.
Yeah, I mean,
do you see that?
That's just a guy who's full of shit. I've had friends like this. I've sat next to people like this.
I'm picturing one of your friends specifically that I've.
Yeah, they just talk. They talk real big, and they just, nobody ever says, "Oh, dude, you're full of shit." And so he's one of those guys who, as long as he stays in his circle, he sounds like a real alpha. But the minute he goes outside and talks to anybody who's not like into his shit, it would fall apart. Oh God, it would fall apart.
I think if you want to, I don't think that if men were truly honest with themselves that they want to be, I think men are loyal to a woman to try and inspire loyalty out of her. A man will sit there and go, I only want to be with her. But really what they're saying is, I only want her to be with me, which is a masculine imperative and it's natural. And I completely understand that. Every man's the same.
So what Kalila did to Bobby.
You understand, this is the kind of guy who's been cheated on before and he never saw it coming. Because this is a guy who's like, well, men are just biological. We want to fuck everything. You don't think your girls ever looked at a guy and been like, I wonder what his dick's like? You don't think that's ever happened to you? You're such an alpha that your chick has never looked at another guy and we're like,
Oh no, mine is so good she would never look elsewhere.
I'd fuck that guy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Like, I agree with him on the men thing. Absolutely. Men have thought about other pussy before. But to act like that's just a male imperative, sorry, buddy. I got bad news for you. They're all built with a little bit of fuck around in them. Everybody.
But if you could make a woman be loyal to you while not being loyal to her, then you would not be loyal to her. If a man's truly honest and says, if I can press this button and she's loyal to me no matter what I do, am I still going to only be with her? Now, you might prefer her.
Is he doing a thing where he's taking what he thinks and he's going, well, I'm not a giant piece of shit.
Yes.
Everybody thinks
He's
that.
trying to explain away his wanting to fuck around. That's all.
Right, exactly. Like, this is what I don't like about guys like this. Don't make it a big noble cause. Just say openly, like, I want to fuck around with other girls while I'm with someone else, and I want them to be okay with it.
Oh, how douchey too. He's got his full send protein powder behind him.
What, you didn't think
because
this guy
of course he does.
You don't think this guy has protein powder?
No, I know he does. He's that guy.
Stacks and stacks on deck of protein powder. But this is a guy who has the way he wants the world. And instead of him just living that way and whatever, he's got to make sure the rest of us feel that way so he doesn't feel like a piece of shit.
Yes.
Dude, if you want to be in a relationship with a chick and you want to fuck around on her and you want her to stay with you, there's plenty of girls who will do that. You don't have to sit there and convince yourself that the rest of us are living the same way or else we're all betas just so you can feel better about the way you're doing things. Do you, buddy?
Dude, I just said Kalila tried to do this to Bobby on their show where she tried to bring up having an open relationship and stuff, and he completely shut it down. But she's trying to be like, oh, well, no, I'm just saying.
Right.
If you ever wanted to, I'm totally, okay with that. Yeah. And that's what he's doing now.
You might spend 99% of your time with her, etc. Completely get that. But on a long enough time frame for the
You
rest.
see this guy smiling? This guy's doing that thing you do at the bar with your friend where he's like, dude, you're so full of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, you're just so full of shit.
Of your human life, if she's going to be loyal to you regardless, are you telling me that without any kind of backlash from her, without the chance of her cheating, without any bullshit, you're going to tell me for the next 50 years you're not going to fuck anything ever once?
If she let you,
You know what I like about this guy? He creates a thing that doesn't exist and then goes, oh, come on, you're not going to do that?
Well,
If I had a machine that just printed off $1 million bills, you're saying you wouldn't take a couple? Yeah, show me the $1 million machine, and not at the Federal Reserve. That one is off limits to me.
He's admitting things about himself all over the place. So he's basically saying, I'm totally a cheater. I'm all in on that. Like, I'm never going to not fuck something else in 50 years.
How do people love or hate this guy? I don't get it. Like, I know this guy. He's fine. He's
We've
harmless.
all met this guy.
He's just full of shit. He's talking shit, and some people buy it. Good for him.
Yeah.
why not? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like everyone would
do it.
agree to that.
Everyone would agree to it, right?
So it's different for men and women. Is what
It's
you're
completely
saying.
different for men and women, and it's also different because a lot of people misunderstand what I say. It's different for men of a certain status, right? If you're a man who has his shit together at a certain level of status,
If you're not a soy boy, if you're not a beta male, basically what he's trying to set up, he's doing a little gaslighting thing where he's like, well, the people who agree with me, they're the ones who have their shit together. See, if you don't agree with me, you probably just don't have your shit together.
Look at this right here. Andrew Tate calls cheating exercise. Like, he's totally just
Yeah.
a cheater and he's trying to be cool about it.
You know what it is? I think at some level he knows he's full of shit too. And he's just like, well, I'm getting away with it.
Well, that's the grift.
Yeah.
Like, if you can be a piece of shit but make money off of it, why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean, if it's working.
He bothers me in a different way. Not like where I'd get angry about him like an Ethan Klein, but he's just so douchey. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to digest type of douchey. Like, you're just gross.
Camo Girl with $5. Thank you very much, Camo Girl. Appreciate that. 305 away from our goal today. We appreciate everybody chipping into the Steel Toe Show. We also have, oh my God, thank you to Callie with 10. And thank you to Blake throwing in $50 and calls it vasectomy reversal funds. Thank you.
I want to say thank you.
2 for April doesn't feel like taking a hot load is that great unless it's got some seeds in it. You know what I mean?
It does seem pointless.
Whoa. Looks like I got to put my seeds back in the grapefruit.
I'm just kidding.
Good Lord.
I love seedless fruit.
$245 away from our goal. Wow, that 60 was a real supercharge, guys. Thank you very much.
You.
245 away from the goal. 52 minutes left in the program. There's the PayPal link in the chat. Super chats and memberships count as well. Thank you for supporting a listener donations supported show.
I know today's been an uphill battle, but we really appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job.